Take a look at these 500 rupee notes. Most financial decisions start here, with a choice to either spend this physical cash on a meal today or set it aside for an investment. When you spend that money, the transaction feels finite, but the actual cost includes the future hours you spent earning it and the specific growth that money would have achieved if it remained in your possession. Financial friction often occurs when we ignore these unseen variables. While the physical cash is easy to track, the specific value of the alternatives we surrender remains invisible, leading to long-term wealth stagnation. Understanding this logic requires a shift in perspective. It means moving past the surface price of a decision and calculating the weight of what is actually being sacrificed. Consider a scenario where your wallet never leaves your pocket. You spend 3 hours watching Virat Kohli bat in an IPL match on a free streaming service. To most, this afternoon has a cost of zero. In economics, we first look at the explicit cost. These are out-of-pocket expenses that require a direct money payment, like the price of a ticket or a snack. In this case, it's zero. However, there is also the implicit cost. These are costs that do not require a cash payment, but represent the value of the next best opportunity you gave up. If those 3 hours could have been spent freelancing at 1,000 rupees an hour, your implicit cost for that match is 3,000 rupees. Combining the money spent with the time sacrificed equals your opportunity cost. This is the true price tag of any decision, revealing that free is often an illusion created by ignoring the value of your own time. This concept explains why high-earning individuals make choices that seem counterintuitive. If Kobe Bryant had attended college for 4 years instead of signing with the Lakers, his explicit cost would have been tuition and books. But his implicit cost, the income he surrendered by not playing professionally, exceeded $10 million. No activity is truly without cost. Every hour you commit is paid for using your most finite resource, ensuring that even your leisure time has a measurable market value. Returning to that initial 500 rupees, the loss isn't just a one-time event. Because money has the potential to grow, every rupee spent today represents wealth that will never exist in your future. This chart tracks the impact of small, regular choices over 10 years. Investing roughly 500 rupees a week at a 3% return results in over 7,600 rupees in a decade. By spending that money instead, you aren't just losing the principal, you are surrendering the compounding interest that creates long-term stability. The second obstacle to clear decision-making is the sunk cost fallacy. This is the tendency to continue an activity simply because we've already invested resources into it, like staying until the end of a boring movie just because the movie ticket was non-refundable. Economically, sunk costs are irrelevant to future decisions because that value is gone and cannot be recovered. Opportunity cost, however, looks forward. It asks, what is the best use of my next 2 hours, regardless of what I spent in the past? Humans are naturally loss-averse, meaning we feel the pain of losing 100 rupees more than the joy of gaining it. This makes us hold on to failing projects or bad investments to avoid the psychological sting of a wasted expense, even when staying costs us even more time. Rational decision-making requires treating past losses as unchangeable data points. Ignoring sunk costs frees you to focus on the only thing you can still influence, the future value of your remaining time. This logic extends far beyond bank accounts. It forms the basis of social exchange theory, which suggests that our social behaviors and relationships are the result of an exchange process where we weigh potential benefits against risks. Just as we evaluate lost wages during a cricket match, we unconsciously weigh the emotional rewards of an interaction, like support or companionship, against the cost of the time and energy required to maintain it. We are constantly seeking a net profit in how we distribute our attention. To apply this, you must look past the immediate price of an action. Whether you are choosing a career path or deciding how to spend a Saturday, evaluate the decision based on the specific alternative you are surrendering to make it happen. Before committing your time or money, ask yourself one question: what am I losing to get this? Long-term success is rarely about the things you choose to acquire. It is defined by the precision with which you measure what you are willing to sacrifice.